Right, well, this is rather a different video than the one I was intending to make this morning. Those of you who follow my channel will know that I've made a couple of videos already this week talking about Stadia and Geforce Now running on the Xbox through the new Edge browser. And in the comments of those videos, I've had a couple of people ask me about getting certain games to run, and specifically PlayStation games, or the PlayStation games that have now come to PC. And the games I was asked about were Days Gone, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Death Stranding. Now, Days Gone, as far as I'm aware, isn't out yet for PC. Horizon Zero Dawn isn't currently available on Geforce Now, and so that just leaves Death Stranding. And as you can see here, I've actually got Death Stranding up. Now, what you're looking at the moment is Geforce Now running on my PC, and I'll explain why that is in a minute. But for now, as you can see, we've got Death Stranding. The problem is that though I was playing Death Stranding perfectly well last night via Geforce Now, when I went to make this video this morning, I saw this. As you can see there in the bottom left-hand corner, it says offline. This game is offline for maintenance. We are working to make it available as soon as possible. And when you click on it, you can see here, Death Stranding, Epic Games Store, Steam. I bought it on Steam. Now, for anyone who's interested, and this isn't an affiliate thing, I'm not affiliated at all, but CD Keys has currently got Death Stranding available for PC and via Steam for about 20 quid. I think it's $20.99 at the moment. And that's far cheaper than it's currently available directly from Steam. So if you are interested, go and have a look at CD Keys. Like I say, I'm not affiliated. I just wanted to mention that in case you wanted to pick it up cheap for the PC. But as you can see here, Death Stranding won't play. And the reason for that is that message they gave us, it's offline for maintenance. And this set some alarm bells ringing for me because I've seen stuff like this happen before. And last year, when Geforce Now went live, it came out of beta and it became a paid service. I actually made a video because at that time, it came out of beta, became a paid service, and then all of a sudden, a load of games disappeared off the service, most notably from EA and Activision. And so we ended up in a situation where people like my friend Jay, who's on my Discord, was saying, look, I haven't got a powerful PC. I've got Geforce Now, and I bought these games because they were running on Geforce Now, and I bought these games to play them via Geforce Now. And now I can't play them because they've been taken off the service. So even though he owned those games, he couldn't play them anymore because they'd been taken off Geforce Now, which, when you think about it, is quite crazy. And so that brings us to this here, the fact that it's offline. Now, I don't know whether it's offline because it's going to be removed from the service. I hope not. But it does illustrate again that problem with Geforce Now. Unfortunately for Geforce Now, despite the fact that it is a fantastic service and it runs really well, and I've got some issues with the menus and stuff occasionally, but it does run really well, and the streaming on it is pretty decent as well. When you've got this situation, though, that you cannot be confident in the service because you could buy a game. I mean, if you haven't got a powerful PC, you could be relying on Geforce Now. So you could do exactly what Jay did. You could buy a game, or you could buy a whole raft of games, only to find down the line that they've disappeared. And there's something seriously wrong there. And I went into a lot more detail about this in my previous video. And I actually had a go at Bobby Kotick and all the rest of them, and how greedy they are. Nevertheless, whether it's their fault or whether it's Nvidia's fault, whoever you want to blame for it, the reality is at the moment that you can't rely on Geforce Now. And that's a problem for Nvidia. Because moving forward, if you're in a situation where you want to have a streaming service and you want to be able to play your games, you literally cannot rely on Geforce Now because the games could just disappear and you've got no control over it, even though, and I know I keep harping on this, even though you own them. And that's, well, as I say, that renders it not useless, but it does take away any confidence that you can have in the service. And so, as I say, when I went to sit down and try it on my Xbox this morning, I brought it up here first just to have a look, because that's what I've been doing. I've been bringing it up on here first, testing it, that it works. And once I've worked out that it's working and everything's okay, I've gone over to my Xbox, loaded up Edge browser, and then tried it there. That's what I did with my previous two videos, the one on Stadia and the one on Geforce Now. And so once everything's working, you try it on the Xbox. And like I say, I didn't even get that far today because with Death Stranding, it's gone, for now at least. And who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? And if it does come back, if it comes back, you know, later today or tomorrow or sometime next week, I will make another video. Hopefully we'll get it working. But for now, all this really does, it just illustrates what an unfortunate situation NVIDIA are in and what an unfortunate situation NVIDIA subscribers are in. And much as it pains me to say so, I can't recommend Geforce Now to anyone. This needs to be sorted in some way or other. And I think NVIDIA, I don't know what they can do, whether they need to try and get some ruling or something, or whether they just need to enter into deals with these companies. But I'm not sure that's going to work. The fact of the matter is that when you subscribe to Geforce Now, you should have your entire library available to you. Every game you've bought should be available to you. And look, I know there is some issues there with if you're trying to play the game on a tablet or something and you haven't got a keyboard and mouse available, or, you know, for instance, I tried to play Arma 3 via Geforce Now on my NVIDIA Shield. I tried to play Arma 3 on my Shield and I didn't have a keyboard and mouse attached, and that was a nightmare. That was a couple of years ago now. And I couldn't get it working properly. So there's issues with keyboard and mouse and stuff like that. But, you know, hey, that aside, you should have your entire library available to you. You're not buying the games from NVIDIA. You're just using NVIDIA as a service in order to be able to access your games. And I said in my previous video on this, and I'll put a link into that video as I say, I said in my previous video on this, that it would be like renting a storage unit to put your physical games in and then being told that you can't access those games because that storage unit hadn't done a deal with the people who made those games. And you have to move your games to a different storage unit in order to be able to go and collect them and use them. That's what this is akin to. But anyway, look, like I say, it's unfortunate, it's annoying, it's frustrating, and it does mean you can't rely on the service, which is one of the better streaming services out there, in my view. But anyway, look, that's me done. As I say, it's a rather different video to the one I was hoping to make. I was hoping to be talking about Death Stranding running on the Xbox, but what can you do? Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea, and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the usual stuff. Hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, you won't see my videos. But yeah, I'm gone. Bye.